What if I told you there were two higher powers infecting our minds? They make themselves appeal to a younger audience. They plant seeds for you to latch onto, to absorb, to let them take over your mind, your social media, your personal time, your life. They're both different on the outside, but the same on the inside. They're both corporate machines, lizards, cretinous vermin that cares about nothing but themselves and making money. You're their puppets. The seeds they planted, that you ate and they grew inside you and sprouted strings out of your skin, huh? They control you. You might be thinking to yourself, Clive, it sounds like you're talking about Jake Paul and Rice Gum. Shit, you know what? It does actually, doesn't it? But I'm not! Honestly, I swear I'm not. I'm talking about your two favourite games, Hello Neighbour and Bendy and the Ink Machine. My name's Clive McMullen. Welcome to the Fifth Dimension, and welcome to Conspiracy Corner. Right, throughout this episode there'll be a Satan counter in the corner so you can keep up with how much Satanism are in these games throughout the episode. For centuries, the elite have been linked with Satanism, the occult, you know, the practicing of satanic rituals at places like Bohemian Grove, for instance. Bohemian Grove is a place where the elitists from across the world like to meet and spend a weekend in each other's company and like to do strange things.
The Bohemian Club? As you say, the Bohemian Club? That's where all those rich Republicans go up and stand naked against redwood trees, right? I've never been to the Bohemian Club, but you ought to go. It'd be good for you. Get some fresh air.
But notice one thing that Bill Clinton did there.
That's where all those rich Republicans go up and stand naked against redwood trees, right?
He openly says it. He hides it. He hides it in plain sight. Bloody Bill Clinton, an elitist lizard. People like this that drip feed the poison down to the lower elites, that then feed this putrid satanic bile to the rest of us. This is where computer games come into it. You know, on their own, they can be dealt with.
Something I just have to say. I think Bendy and the Ink Machine is complete BS.
And today we're doing a review on a terrible game called Hello Neighbor. Hello Neighbor is one of the stupidest games ever invented. And also this game was created by the devil since this guy has a 666 on his foot.
But when they join forces and their infected followers choose a side, that's when things get messy, my friend. Hello Neighbour and Bendy and the Ink Machine are horror games focused on children. In Hello Neighbour, you spend your life as a character spying on your neighbours, much like myself, until you discover something isn't quite right about the neighbour opposite you. It seems like he's locked children in his basement. He has security cameras everywhere. He has mannequins that seem to be alive. These are signs of a satanic elitist. Bendy and the Ink Machine has you play as Henry. Henry is also the name of an elitist king of England who used to love cutting the heads off of his wives. You visit your old work studio that seems to be taken over by some reanimated ink demon, with characters like Alice Angel, who is depicted torturing other things. She also has devil horns coming from her head. Those are also signs of a satanic elitist. Now, in the last few days, these two satanic games developers have both released Halloween trailers. Halloween, a satanic holiday. Satanism! So we are going to watch each of the trailers, analyse them, break them down, so we can really see what they're getting up to. Whoa, 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 there, straight away, do you see that? My God, let's go back. Look at that, a running child. That can mean like a child running away. Look, all of these missing posters, you see them? They're hiding it in plain sight, see? He's taking children, and it's exactly what they're going to do next. The games developers, they're going to take all the They're going to take you all for buying their game. Honestly, it's the truth. Let's keep going. A ball identifies with a child, you know, adolescence. It's all brightly coloured, gets you to look at it. More missing posters in the background. Do you hear that? Smashing glass, child screaming. That's going to happen to you in the dead of night. Oh, there he is. See, he's put someone in the basement, you see? And if you look at him, the neighbour, he's thinking like, oh no, what am I doing? What am I doing? And he's like, oh my God, he's seen me. You know, he's being brainwashed. He's thinking for a second. He's overpowering it. And he's like, oh no, there's someone looking at me. They know. That's what the elitists will do. They might think, oh no, what am I doing? What am I doing? But as soon as they're caught, they'll get you. That's just simply telling you to throw pots of glue through your friend's and neighbour's house. Yeah, do that. It's funny. Don't throw pots of glue through people's houses. You'll get arrested. Do you see what I mean? Look at this. Mannequins aren't real. But in this video clip, let's go back. They send like an army of mannequins to capture children. And that will be him coming through your bedroom door after you. Let's carry on watching. Yeah, don't walk in on people when you know they're in the toilets. They don't like that. Do you know the only people that can jump like that? Lizards. And we all know satanic elitists are actually lizards. They're actually reptilians. Why are my earphones falling off my head? Now, I have warned you. These mannequins will come and get you. They're hiding it in plain sight. If they put it in a video like this, there's no way that you're going to believe it. But you should. That's what they want you to believe. To not believe. They want you to not believe something that you can believe because it's too unbelievable, and to believe it, you will just be looked like an idiot by people that don't believe it. You see what I mean? It's all very cryptic. It's all so satanic and scary. Pre-order now and get beta access. Do you know what I mean? They're luring you in. That's all they care about is money. Just money is on their mind all the time. What's this? What? What? Pardon? Why are the Bee Gees playing? See what I mean? They like to throw you off the scent by playing stuff like... Whoa! Whoa! This is something we've never covered before. Let's go back and... There was something subliminal there, my friends. This is confirmation. Who is hiding subliminal messages? See what this is? You've got that neighbour in the middle there in a basement that is clearly like a devil's basement, like a workshop. And who else has a devil's workshop? Let's look at the next trailer, yeah? That face. Straight away, I've seen that face before, but with skin on it. There you go. I knew it. I knew it. It's not the Meatly Games. It's Donald Trump watching you. This Halloween. Ooh, yeah. Do you see? Workshop. Satanic workshop. Something's broken in. Hey, like I was saying, people breaking into your windows, stealing your children. They're working together. Do you not see? Again, my mind just nearly blew up from the obviousness of the subliminal message. Oh, look. First time I even stopped it. Take a look. What do you see? Much like the video I showed you earlier. You know, the really grainy one that Alex Jones exposed to the world and showed us. It was quite blurry, you know. It wasn't very distinctive. This is clearly something very, very similar. This looks like somebody has filmed from the opposite side of the neighbour's road, right? Because if you look closely, here and here, we have Bendy and the Ink Machine images. Very low quality, but that's the ink demon over there. Like, at such a huge, huge size. Like as if it's going to take over the world. Another sign. But also, very obviously, hidden in plain sight, is Bendy and the Ink Machine's face above the door of that house. And what's next to that house? The Hello Neighbour house. They are working together. They are working together to break in, to make sure that you go missing. Childish music. And look, in the Bendy logo, you can see the keyhole from the Hello Neighbour logo. It's all in plain sight. It is so obvious to see that they are working together and for a limited time. There isn't a lot of time to prepare for this. I'll put it black and white for you. Tiny Build and the Meatly Games are organising ink-covered mannequins to come and to kidnap your children through the windows with glue pots through the windows. Alex Jones is right about gay frogs.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Serious crap. I'm sick of being social engineered. It's not funny.